Good late afternoon night. It is actually 11:30, or I'm sorry, 12:30 right now. I'm starting the vlog super late only because I had to stay up super late because there was a ton of work that I actually had to do, which was ridiculous, guys. Today is the earliest day I woke up so far this week. I woke up like about 9:30 or so, which is actually like almost okay. Again, 9 o'clock is like the latest I'd like to wake up. But I woke up like, okay time, and again, barely got anything done for today though, and I also had a ton of work to do. So I was doing my work before, like about half an hour or so before we ended up leaving for football, and then it took me several hours after football to actually finish it. Like probably close to like 3 hours to finish, because yeah, it's midnight already and I just got done with it now. And like, I mean, I worked on it pretty much straight. It was like probably double the amount of what I normally do on a daily basis. Maybe even more than that. Like, cause like normally at the beginning of the week, I'll have like a fourth of what I actually had to do today. Just crazy. So, yeah. I ended up spending way too much time doing that. Now I'm going to get to bed really late tonight and then end up waking up really late tomorrow, most likely. I mean, hopefully not, but the odds of when I'm going to bed now, that's what's going to happen. But I was able to not even really do anything today, honestly, guys. I didn't even get to laundry, or I mean to dishes or anything like that, and to laundry too. I've got to do that as well. And like, yeah, I just didn't get anything really done. So I am upset about that and stuff. But today's football practice, I feel like actually went pretty good, but I really wasn't in charge of anything today, because one of the coaches who kind of is like, he's like a coaches on how to do stuff right and stuff like that. He also does like our strength and conditioning and stuff like that, and like our pre-warm-ups and stuff like that, our pre-practice like warm-ups and things of that nature and stuff. So he was here today. I think he'll be here like Wednesdays, but I'm not even sure what my dad was saying. But when he isn't here is when I take over that type of stuff. But he was, so like I didn't really even have to do anything. But I'm really tired, guys, today because my dad had to bring 2 of the big like blocking dummies to football practice and ended up going home with the other coaches. But because he brought it to practice, we actually ended up, he had to put it in the back seat, and I was like, oh my gosh, like how are we going to get to practice then? Jack wasn't able to sit in the back seat. I was like, you know what, I'll just run to the park. So I ran whatever it is, like 3 blocks or so. Well, I don't even know, because like, okay, it's like 1 block to get there, then it's like another block, it's our block, then we live on the end of this block, and so then it's another block to get there, and then it's, I would say maybe like another 2 blocks or so into the park, like lengthwise, and then it's like right at the end, pretty much there. So, but like honestly though, the other block is more like closer to 2 blocks, but it's not split up into 2, it's just 1 block. So I'd say it was probably closer to 6 blocks, between 4 to 6 blocks. And I pretty much ran almost the whole thing, and I am not in shape at all to really do that, which is horrible. I mean, I actually ran most of it, but I realized like I don't feel super sore. I probably will feel that tomorrow, but it almost feels like a good, like I feel like exercised good kind of sore, not like a hurting, like a, oh my gosh I can't move like kind of sore, at least not yet. We'll see about tomorrow. But yeah, so I ran to the park instead of walking, and also instead of just driving in the car to get there, which was I guess a good thing, because like I said, I felt really good, but then all of a sudden now it just like at like 11 o'clock I was like, I am so tired right now. Like I was almost falling asleep just sitting there trying to do this stuff, and I really hope everything got done right because I was way too tired to do it. And I was trying to do it during the day, but I wasn't even like the last couple days, like I think it was Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday was like such a little amount of stuff that was actually being posted, so I was like, I'll just do it at night, or late in the afternoon. And today I probably should have done it during the day because it was a lot. And then that way if I ever do fall behind, like if I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time to do it before we have to go to football practice, then I can always do it after football practice too and catch up with that little bit that I wasn't able to finish before, or whatever. But I was even trying to work on it before, like I put in maybe about an hour, half an hour or whatever, but it was still like a ton that I had to do. So yeah, anyways guys, so I'm going to try and get in the shower early and take a shower tonight, and hopefully I will be able to, you know, get up early, but I don't know, honestly guys, we'll see, because yeah guys, this whole week for me, I've just been so off my game and stuff like that, and I was like so good, and now I'm just really starting to fall behind, and it's, I don't even know, it's like seriously, like maybe let's say 3 hours out of my life, maybe even like 3.5 hours or whatever. It's like the half an hour before, because we leave at 5:30 for practice, right? And we get back at about 8:30, so that's like what, 3 hours? And then normally like about 5 o'clock or so, I would say, okay, 5 o'clock is when I actually like write everything down, like our schedule. At least that was that's what I was doing the last like 2 days. But since, like I said, the other coach was there today, I didn't end up writing anything down. I just had a notes sheet that I was keeping for myself, on little notes or things like that to take. But other than that, like I've spent that first half an hour doing that. I'll spend like getting all of my things together and getting ready and stuff like that, and then we'll leave for practice at 5:30. So probably about closer to like 3.5 hours is what it honestly ends up taking me to like do everything. Now practice is over 8 o'clock, but we don't normally get home until about 8:30. So let's figure 3.5 hours out of my day every single day. Doesn't seem like that massive of amount of time, but it's honestly like on top of that doing work, which I wasn't doing last year instead, and now I am, and like adding that up to like this afternoon, you know, it took me however many hours to finish that. This time's adding up, but even just the football in general, like 3 or so hours doesn't seem like a huge amount of time out of my life, but it actually takes like so much energy out of me, because like I was telling you guys too, like yesterday, is that after practice I just don't want to do anything. So that's why I was like, well, if I don't want to do anything, then why don't I just do my work and try and do something more productive during the day. And I'm not doing anything productive really during the day, which is also really frustrating, because I'll be like, oh, I'll do this, like, and I'll just do little things here or there, but it's nothing like big thing that I actually need to do. My room is already starting to look a mess, and it's driving me crazy. I've got my gym shoes and my flip-flops and the dog's beds in here, and they keep bringing their toys in here. Seriously guys, like these, they got this toy in here, there's another toy over here, and then too, they pulled the stuffing out of this thing, so they're stuffing like all over my, like I need to vacuum it. And I mean, like, for the most part, honestly, like, I've got this stuff too. Let's see, guys, look at the little clutter. I already started this. This stuff here, this is like all the stuff I actually had to pull out of my purse, because these were all like receipts and stuff like that from the grocery stores that I always hang on to. And then now they're just like, I just need to go recycle it. Like, make sure there isn't like money jammed in one of them or something like that. But like that, and then there's this stuff too. This is, honestly though, this is just my sales papers that I have to make my list for anyway. But yeah, it's like, oh, I'm starting to get clutter in here, and it's driving me crazy already, because I didn't want that to happen. And that's why I was really hoping I'd have my planner, but I never printed my planner, and now I'm like, well, it's too late. Like, it's already into the first week of August. Like, it's gonna be stupid. Like, maybe I could just do a weekly planner or something like that. But honestly, I've been using a composition notebook to keep notes for like football, and I've actually been doing really well with keeping notes, or like writing things down. Like if I'm like, oh, don't forget we need to do this, or we got to do that, or like today too, I had to clean up 2 wrappers from ice cream sandwiches, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna do burpees tomorrow, because I had to clean up after them. And so I was like, okay, so like that's something I'd write down in my notebook or whatever, and I always look over my notebook at practice, and so I've been really good about that. And I was like, I should just do that with like a planner. So maybe I will try and go back to my bullet journal and try that for a little while, and then maybe the start of next month I will do a printer journal or something like that, or planner, but we'll see. Honestly guys, I don't know. I'm rambling on because I'm so tired. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.